Good evening, everyone, and we welcome you all to the second game of the day out in the Dulles Stadium. Apologies, the Cessa Football Academy, Goa. And it's going to be a massive battle as the two teams march out to the center. A rip-roarer. Let's see how does this entire game pan out. It's a clash between Mumbai Knights and Liberty Ladies. Both the teams all set to rock and roll in what can be an absolute crackerjack of a battle. This is match 6 of IWL 2. Match officials out in the center, waiting for the two captains. Neetu Rana, the referee, Abhirami and Vidya Lakshmi Devi, the assistant referees, and Neha M, the fourth official. Francisco Fernandez, the match commissioner. And as the two captains march out to the center, we'll wait for the flip. The referee urging the two captains to be in there. And it's Nikita Jude leading the Mumbai Knights. And it is Mamta Singh. Mugli Sarain, who's leading the Liberty Ladies. A change of captaincy today. And before we rock and roll, in the center, a few quick smiles from the two skippers, from the match officials, for this very prized frame before the madness unfolds. A quick look at the starting 11 for Mumbai Knights. Krishita Iyer, Sapna Jaiswal, Nikita Jude, their skipper. Urvi Salunke, Kanchan Rawat, Bhagyashri Dalvi, Devika Yadav, Delphia Trevor Pereira, Deepika Venkatesh, Meenakshi Bhagat, their goalkeeper, Shubhangi Subba. And they're playing under Preetam Chandrakant Mahadik. And that's how Liberty Ladies is lined up. Mugli Sarain, their skipper today. Enia, Prithika, Mamta Singh, Mark Singho Murmu, Priyadarshini S, Laya Balasubramaniam, the goalkeeper. K. Asika, Mamta Mahata, and Sahana K. And they are playing under Sumitra Kamaraj. A quick look at the substitutes of Mumbai Knights. Reshma, Rebecca, Shubisha, Janvi, Stuti, Siddhi, Rakhi, Nimshont, Priya, Sukhdev. And for Liberty Ladies, it's Akila, Priya Rathore, Anjana, Deepika, Abhinaya, Krishnindu, Kavya, Dharshini, Devananda, Mega, Felix. On your frame, all set to get the ball rolling under our noses in their signature purple and black. It is the Mumbai Knights, and on your frame, kicking from the left to the right, and will be in hot pursuit of the ball as it rolls and gets underway. Is or rather are the Liberty ladies dressed in their sea green or aqua, whatever you want to call it. Few more seconds before the referee blows the whistle.
Ah, ah, we're done.
And we roll here at the Sesa Academy, Goa. And the Mumbai Knights are in action straight away with a delectable delivery from the left. A fine setup, the way they were storming through, trying to breach open
Ela?
the defense. With a ball from the left hand, Mumbai Knights. They've shown it before that they are capable of producing a handful of rip-roaring displays, performances that would definitely be doing necessary rounds altogether. And it's the Liberty ladies. They have secured a monumental victory in the last game against Northeast United. So it goes without saying that they will be looking forward to replicate somewhat similar. Mamta Singh with the free kick. She's got a goal from a range like that. Let's see if she can once again rise to the occasion. Smashed in front, but then it was all over the place. And they are already underway in terms of a pretty solid exchange. Make no mistake about that. Mumbai Knights, they started the campaign with a thrilling draw against Tungabhadra FC. It was an oscillating encounter. Anvita Raghuram put Tungabhadra FC ahead in the game, and then Delphia Trevor Pereira restored parity for the Knights. Devika Yadav got the noses ahead, however, only to be dealt an equalizer later in the fixture by Vyasapuram Nandini. Liberty ladies, make no mistake, they won't let you breathe. If you allow them an inch, they'll keep on coming at you with all guns blazing and all cylinders. And this is the second game for the Mumbai Knights. And they will be hoping to keep that unbeaten streak of theirs alive, try and register a victory up front. And the Liberty ladies trying to open up proceedings, heading all the way from the back. We'll take a look at how Liberty ladies have fared so far. The Liberty ladies, they started off their campaign on a resounding note. They went on to beat Northeast United 12-0, which kind of set the momentum for them all right. And then they played out an exhilarating draw against Sesa Football Academy. It was Priyadarshini who got them the lead in the 52nd minute, but late drama allowing Pushpa Parab to equalize for Sesa Football Academy, the hosts of this pool of fixtures. And this is their third game now. They would be hoping to create a bit of An impact out in the center. It stays with Liberty Ladies. Rolls it forward. It's a fine ball on offer. She had space ahead of her. She could have actually taken a couple of steps. I think one possible reason for this long ranger can be they've got quite a few goals from a distance like this against the Northeast United, against the Highlanders, which kind of, fills them, which kind of instills them with the belief that they can come up with something similar in this game as well. Just trying to test out the goalkeeping flair of the opposition. But truth be told, Mumbai Knights, they are not going to wilt without a battle, so I think they'll have to do better than those long rangers from pretty untoward ranges. Throw in for the Liberty Ladies. Looks like a bit of misunderstanding with the line. The ball going out of play. Throw in for the Aqua Brigade. However, they lose out possession to the Knights. The Knights, they say, on a chessboard are a very tricky piece. And make no mistake, when you arrive out in the center, a knight in the center is stronger than a lot of other pieces out on the board. Similarly, the Mumbai Knights, they are trying to capture that midfield. And I think it's a very well established range in football that the team that dominates the midfield is a team that are well stationed in the driver's seat as well. And I think Mumbai Knights, the kind of fight that we have seen from them in the first game, was absolutely incredible. Take a look at how both the teams, they want to tussle out in the center, trying to get in place what can be a very efficient disseminator of the ball. Someone who can diffuse, someone who can permeate the ball at all ends. That's the kind of quality that you really love to witness. That's a kind of understanding that sets apart the superstars. Long throw in there, all the way towards the goalkeeper of the Knights. Meenakshi Bhagat, she's done a decent job until now, and she'll like to keep it that way. It's a stern test for her today, considering the kind of football that we have seen from Liberty Ladies. In fact, they could have scored more against the Highlanders, but they couldn't really convert those chances. That's an exquisite run from the right. A bit of a heavy touch there. The hard work which was needed, that was well done. But then the final thing, which could have actually produced something of substance, a decent pass maybe, that didn't find its way. A bit of a heavy touch out there, and the ball, it goes out. Throw in for the Liberty Ladies, and they get the ball rolling quickly enough. That is quality control there, even though it didn't really find one of their very own players. I think what they were trying to do, they did find its way. And now the ladies, the Liberty Ladies, they wanted to come all the way from the right, trying to create a bit of cross. And as you can see, the coach of the Liberty Ladies, Sumitra Kamaraj, she's always out there on the sidelines, knows what she is doing. Another long throw eludes everyone in the process, falls back for the Liberty Ladies. A shot from distance, and it goes haywire. A scrimmage for the ball. The Liberty ladies, they win it. And they drop it further forward. An opportunity for the Aqua Brigade in the center. Keep hold of possession, but they fail to breach the defensive ramparts. And with all possible elements of aggression, all possible elements of truculence out in the mix, they roll quickly enough. Bit of a tuck from the back, right in front of the referee's eyes. The ball keeps on bobbling off in the center. Bit of a forward drop, and the referee once again blowing the whistle. I reckon it was a bit of an offside infringement. Now the Knights in the hunt. It's Devika. From one end to the other, this game keeps on oscillating. Who's going to come out on top at the end of 90 minutes? That's still a far-fetched question. I mean, a lot of things can happen. A lot of things can take center stage. Most importantly, both the teams scramble for the ball. And I think the idea is clear. You just want to create one of those chances out from the left. Back with the Liberty ladies, and now they flip that in the box out there, and a very good clearance as well. And this is why we are calling this collision of the powerhouses. Corner for the Liberty ladies. Can they get their noses ahead? Flicked into the mix out there. Nicely treated away. All the way towards the left. As they try and cheese it down. It's going to be a throw-in for the Liberty ladies. Right now, the Liberty ladies, they are trying to just put in a few more numbers out in the center. They know that one of their key strengths have always been getting the numbers out in the mix. I mean, in the final third of the opposition, when you have numbers up front, I think it's always going to be challenging, and it kind of leaves you under immense pump. Another fine ball from the back there. It looks like there has been a bit of hand to it. Might be just outside the penalty box. Devika with a bit of clap out there, acknowledging what really happened. There you go. Yeah, I think while the ball bobbled up, it took a hand to it, thereby awarding a free kick just outside the box, which is a very good position to have a free kick from. The Mumbai Knights, they were looking for this chance. This might very well be the opening. Shubhangi Subba with the free kick. She's got a five-player wall. In fact, now it turns into six, is it? No, it'll remain five. And they've also got Devika Yadav in the wall itself. Shubhangi. Yeah, too much elevation behind the ball there. Not the best of free kicks that you would witness. The idea was okay, but I think it needed a flatter trajectory. But it took a massive elevation along the way. Now it's a free kick for the Liberty ladies at the other end. Another long hit altogether, nicely repelled away by the Liberty ladies. Quick shot passes being exchanged. It's a tussle for the ball, and now the Knights. Devika once again. She's been a very active option out on the left. A couple of different stunts. Devika comes in with a delectable ball in the box there. Nicely headed away to safety. Throw in for the Knights. And it's Kanchan Rawat. Oh, in fact, it's a corner. Floated in nicely. And kind of an all elusive ball. The defenders, the goalkeeper, they all went for a walk around it in an attempt to try and curl it into that far post. Has been dragged wide. The idea was perfectly fine. Again, the execution could have been better. Could have been a lot better. Throw in by the captain, Nikita. Kind of an awkward trajectory for the ball. It keeps on bobbling hither and yon. Another long throw. And the Mumbai Knights not really able to open things up. and nicely dealt with as well. Back with the Knights. Rather long hit. The ball keeps on pinballing off each other now. Not the most convincing plays that you would witness. Pretty much all over. Another free kick for the Liberty ladies. Slams it in front. And again, quality defending there. Sapna Jaiswar standing guard. I think that is extremely impressive. Through the center once again. A bit of a forward knock. Nicely intercepted by the Mumbai Knights. Chested down well enough. Controls it. Lovely win back there by Kanchan Rawat. A bit of a forward push. An opportunity for the Liberty ladies, but straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. And also timely outing as well. I think that is very, very important when you're coming out of that line of yours. You need to time it to perfection. A second too late, a second too early, and it can really leave you under some tremendous pump, and you wouldn't want that. That is why they say that it's not easy being a sweeper keeper. It tests out how brave you are. And a quick substitution out there for the Liberty ladies. You're bringing in Anjana Nakulan. They are taking out Kea Seka. Sumitra Kamaraj must have seen something, must have
Jersey number 5,
strategized a change in plans altogether,
Abhiyana V. Substitution for
trying to
Midfield
read the
section.
game as
Jersey
it
number
comes.
40 being replaced. K. Asika being replaced by jersey number 9, Anjana Nakulan.
Another knock forward. Now another long ball from the back in the Knights. They're stepping forward, hoping to make it a significant opening. Devika, she continues to be a major threat for the Knights. Both the teams resorting to the Route 1 brand of football, which is again a pretty tricky situation. And the Liberty ladies, they came mighty close out there, but it was the goalkeeper of the Mumbai Knights who did a phenomenal job of pruning down the angle. Minakshi Bhagat, quick to get out of a line, shortened down the leeway, ramp out the window that the Liberty ladies had, and I think that kind of worked out the wonders. Another free kick, and this time in favor of the Knights. A bit of a push. Quite a strong one at that. Free kick for the Mumbai Knights. The ball very cluelessly just keeps on bobbling. Once again, kind of the clearance, kind of the reaction policy. Now from the left, it's the Liberty ladies stepping up. And they drop one in the box straight into the hands of Manakshi. Who collects that without any trouble. Devika mispasses, circled around there just to win the ball back when an opportunity arises. There's been a pretty valiant effort from the Knights to try and use the left wing. I think if there's one thing that they'll have to do better, that is try to get more windows up front, whether it's from the right wing itself or just trying to make the most of it. Yeah, that's better. You switch away, but this time they were caught in the offside trap. A bit of a forward drop out there. Now both the teams trying to steer the ball in, not to be. Corner for the Liberty ladies. Towards the far post. And a bit of an awkward bounce in the form of the header. And a shot from distance as well, but nicely traded away. And I think time and time again, like the way both the teams have reacted, like the way Mumbai Knights, I think their attack has been more central. There's been more of a one-dimensional display so far. Another long-range shot there coming in from the Liberty ladies. And as you would have it, quicker one along the target. Along the carpet there. Nicely played between themselves. Fine ball into the mix, nicely headed away. The referee blowing the whistle once again, awarding a free kick. to the Mumbai Knights. 29 minutes on the clock. And as things stand, both the teams are still desperately looking for the opener. What a fine ball forward. Nicely controlled. Rolling around, setting it up for Devika from the left. It's going to be another corner for the Knights. Another opening. Another shy at what can be a very menacing set piece as well. And before the corner is taken, we will have a drinks break. Both the teams kind of having a chat as well. The Knights come in with the corner. Nicely repelled away. Nothing of substance that can give them a hand, that can take them forward. A free kick here for the Liberty Ladies. Right, and here they come. All the way from the right, trying to carve a way in. An opportunity for the Liberty Ladies as they penetrate into the box out there. The tussle for the ball continues. And now the Knights. They drive with intent, of course. They drive with urgency as well. But can they eventually break free? That's the question mark. Doesn't really look like. A few headers in between, and still a long way to go, to be honest, because, well, there's another opening from the right. They wanted to drive as quickly as possible, but not to be. Nicely intercepted, nicely intervened. Rocking forward, Devika from the left. The Mumbai Knights Devika scanning the perimeter for help. Help arrives. Lovely delivery into the box out there from the left. Tussle for the ball still continues. And that will eventually go out for a goal kick. Rattles that corner flag. As things stand here, both the teams they've played out a decent encounter until now. Make no mistake about that. They've done everything they could. One taken along the ground. Well, a lovely ball into that center. And just when it felt like the Knights can try and break through, the ball through the center. Nice bit of a push out there. Well, that's a lovely ball from the back. It's a 2 versus 1 situation for sure. But not really, it goes out of play. Then another opportunity coming in from the left. Another cross-field ball. They storm forward, looking for a bit of help out in the box. Goes for a shot from distance. The idea was to try and eye for that second post. Bit of a pushback. And then it's gone out of play. The Knights under a bit of pump, but they do well to recover and recuperate. And both the players absolutely relentless. They wanted to win the ball. Another opportunity again there for the Knights. But it kind of goes haywire all over the place. An opportunity out here for the Knights again. But the Liberty Ladies goalkeeper did an incredible job. We'll take a look again. It was about the timing. It looks like the goalkeeper was absolutely brilliant. From one end to the other, from one box to the other, the ball has been rattling through. Nice cross comes in, eludes everyone. The Liberty Ladies, they win it back. Another shot from range, but the goalkeeper collects that. And I think the whistle was already blown, so it won't have counted even if it would have gone goal bound. Another shot again, trying to test out the team from range, and somehow it's all going all over the place. And now the Knights, they storm in from the right, an opportunity for the Knights to get their noses ahead. And I think they were asking that the ball could have been actually flipped goal bound instead of trying to go for the shot from range. Looks like there was a bit of deflection along the way, which resulted in a corner. 4 minutes of regulation time to go. Ball still stays with the Knights out here. They've done a pretty fine job, to be honest. Rattling it out as quickly as they can through the center, driving as much power as possible. Back with the knock out in the center. 3 minutes, is there a league twist remaining in the first half itself? That's the question mark. You never know. Can very well be so. Nice bit of control as well. Switching all the way towards the right. But I think, again, the kind of conviction that one would usually want it to be, that somehow has been all over. You can only hope that there are chances for you. Last minute of regulation time remaining in this hunt. throw in for the Mumbai Knights. They drop the ball in as quickly as possible. Now through the center. It is the Knights again controlling it without any hassle whatsoever. Another long hit and comfortably collected as well. No challenges at all.
Add-on time, 2 minutes.
45 minutes already. The ball still lingers around as quickly as possible. Time and time again, both the teams, they've definitely come in front, that's for sure. But at the end of the day, you also need to keep on scoring. We're already in the extra time. It looks like the referee 2 minutes have been added on, and we'll have a bit of a halt to that.
What an effort, guys. Come on, you're getting goals. Good pressure on them, yeah. Sapna, good job, yeah.
We'll take a quick look at the highlights of the first half as things stand out here. Quite a few chances were created, undoubtedly, but they weren't enough. From one end to the other, quite a few corners being flown, opportunities coming in front, and yet somehow or the other, they were trying to break free through the barrage of defenders, and when it mattered the most, the goals were not founded. That's a major problem. No matter how hard you try, till the time you're able to figure out what possession for Mumbai Knights 50.
There are some balls in that corner as well if I want to. Sorry. नहीं नहीं वो ना
The Liberty Ladies, 7 shots from Mumbai Knights, 11 from Liberty Ladies, 4 of them on target for both the teams, 3 saves being made for Mumbai Knights and 4 by Liberty Ladies, 4 of them, 4 corners for the Knights and 3 for the Liberty Ladies. We'll now dive into a quick breather and return shortly with the second half of the contest. Stay tuned, everyone. Right, everyone, we're back for the second half of the contest, and as things stand, it's still 0-0 here at the Cessna Football Academy. Goa, both the teams, they are desperate to try and get that opener at all costs. And if you find knocks with the Union from the Liberty Ladies, and now they are on your frame from the right to the left in their aqua, and on your frame attacking from the left to the right in their purple. It is the Mumbai Knights in action. Bit of an injury concern as well. Free kick knocked forward. Right, and the Liberty Ladies rather, find the ball at their feet. And so far, still with the Liberty Ladies, and they try and utilize that left wing to their advantage. Now the ball sent downtown, nicely headed, kept under control. Yeah, looks like a bit of tussle for the ball. Another free kick in favor of the Mumbai Knights, and they are okay to come up with a shot downtown. And now the Knights, they might have a bit of opening going forward. The ball pinballs of each other. With the Liberty Ladies, they do well to recover. And again, not the most, one of the finest of heads forward. Once again, the battle for the center is what is dictating this game. And now the Liberty Ladies, the flag has stayed down. A bit of a heavy touch, it kept on garnering pace. Possible idea to try and figure out one of these openings from both ends. They need a bit of an alternative, to be honest. You never know at one end. It's about trying to get the right through ball in place. Time and time again, we have seen the Liberty Ladies coming up with those brilliant ball down the center. There have been occasions where things might have gone all over the place. Another excellent ball forward, straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. This is a very good sight that we have witnessed today. both the teams, they have knocked the ball, they pushed the ball into the running strides of their oppositions. But the problem is when you need that perfection, when you need that precision, that is where all the challenges lie. And I think not the happiest of expressions from the coach of the Liberty Ladies. He's kind of unhappy with how things have been so far. And to find enough clearance as well. Not a quick throw and it eludes everyone in the process. Here the ball looped into the box there, headed away to safety. Even the Mumbai Knights, they aren't really happy with how things have proceeded. They've done everything they could. The Knights, they drive it forward. The Liberty Ladies, they win it back. Now a chase for the ball. The Knights skipper will like to push it back. The clinical ball altogether. Still on the hunt for the ball, however, before she could bring that under control, the referee's already blown the whistle, thereby awarding a free kick in favour of the Liberty Ladies. Now through the centre line, it is the Knights trying to get up, get a bit of a hold altogether. Another try from range, of course, but that wasn't enough. The angle was always a tough one. At the end of the day, no matter how good you have been, no matter how hard you have played, all the diligence, it won't count unless you have opened things up. Throw in for the Liberty Ladies. I think the Liberty Ladies, they have been a bit more active in the second half so far. And their counterparts, of course, the Knights, they have occasionally come out in those adventures, hoping to get those all important goals as well. Another shot from distance, and that was miles away. I mean, the trajectory of the ball, it should have been better. It went all over the place. From the left again, just trying to get the ball close by. The referee blowing the whistle, laying down the law. The Knights, they do well to intercede. I think it's extremely important for them to try and come forward now, knocking on the doors. A consistent tussle for the ball. They continue. The Knights from the left, going for a shot again from range, but then the ball had a bit of a ballooning effort. 55 minutes. Still on the ball. And it goes out. Another throw in for the Liberty ladies, the Knights rather. They launch it forward. A decent enough show of intent so far. Couple of substitutions being lined up just around the corner. Here they come all the way from the left, trying to create an opportunity, an opening, with a couple of twists around. Here comes the ball, takes a deflection along the way, and it goes out of play as well. Going to be a corner for the Mumbai Knights. A chance for them, maybe. Can they crack open the defense? That's the million-dollar question. Delivered, the goalkeeper comes out of a line and palms it away. Not the best of corners either, but the ball still stays with the Knights. They play it amongst themselves, push it back as well. An attempted run from Nikita, but that's gone all over the place as well. Going to be another throw-in. Good defending there from the Liberty ladies. Here's a corner for the Mumbai Knights. A possible shy at goal maybe, if possible. Back-to-back corners. A very substantial delivery, to be honest. And what's still not clear is that the idea of going all the way from distance, it has been pleasing, all right, but then the kind of openings that you would have loved to have, I think somehow or the other that has been missing. And that's actually a major challenge. Throw in for the Mumbai Knights. Take it quickly enough. and the ball keeps on bobbling of each other. Throw in for the Knights. Quite a few throw ins that we have witnessed today. There's a long ball again. As well to control it. Delivers it into the box and nicely headed away. Back for the ladies. The Liberty ladies now from outside the box. Another hit from distance, and this time the woodwork coming in the way. That was a fine shot. We'll take a look at what really happened out there. We were continuously talking about these long rangers playing a major part, and eventually at the end of the day, we saw the quality that we wanted to look from those distance hits. Time and time again, we could only figure out another opening for the ladies and straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. What a chance again. Finally, after a while, we are seeing the action that makes us go gaga, that makes us go bonkers altogether. There's an injury concern out there for the Liberty ladies that need some treatment. Back in action again. There's a quicker throw in. Both the teams, they were looking forward to keep that under control, but it wasn't the case. They drive it in front quickly. Nicely intercepted again by Mumbai Nines. They don't want a freeway altogether for the opposition. The Knights, they do well. They keep control of the ball. Another quicker throw. Looks like the referee, she's got her hands on a card, and that has come out. The first yellow card. Quick words being exchanged. Free kick here for the Mumbai Knights. Nicely knocked in front. This might be a chance for the Knights to try and go through the center, drive through the center, but it isn't enough. The Knights, they still have the ball. They quickly turn it towards the center. The goalkeeper rushing out of a position to collect the ball as quickly as she could. Now the Knights, just when it felt like that they can run forward, the referee has blown the whistle as the flag went up. Now the ball pummeled forward. Here comes the Knights. They do well to bring that under control, and now slowly and steadily they're amplifying the pressure. And one on the turn. Very good save there. A timely leap just to collect that. You're leaping up. It's important that you time it right. The Knights, they are relentless now. Again, the flag going up. The goalkeeper was quick to get out of her line. It's all about matching each other. 67 minutes. Now the Liberty Ladies, they clear out the danger lines comfortably enough. Here they still fight for the ball. On the gentle push. As everyone pushes for the ball, kind of desperate, kind of trying to take control of it. It goes out. Now the throw in, applauds from all around. Still 20 minutes of action remaining in this fixture. I mean, the regular action, of course. And then you have the extra time coming in. The Knights now converging all the way from the right. They go for the shot there. Rattles the side netting. Most likely the woodwork as well. A bit of a heavy hit, to be honest. And now the Liberty Ladies, they want to create something from the center, trying to deliver the ball off to the left. The idea was alright, but the execution, it can be better. A lot better. Comfortable push out through the center. glancing the ball forward as quickly as they could. The Knights, they have looked a lot more confident in the last few minutes. And again, a ball dropped from the back in the opposition third. Comfortable pickings for the goalkeeper. And the Liberty Ladies, they lack support, they lack the numbers today. I think both the teams, they have been kind of equal in terms of strength. And again, a very timely challenge. A good sliding tackle there, taking the ball away. Through the center, everyone pushing each other around the Knights with another long ball. And that goes out of play. Throw in for the Liberty Ladies. And the Liberty Ladies, they do well to win the ball back and eventually drive forward. Another of those players have gone down, needing a bit of treatment. The physio is out in the center. The Knights in the same flank as the Liberty Ladies. Again, a bit of a heavy touch. Another long hit and it goes miles away. And a change loading up for the Mumbai Knights, is it? Yes, it is.
Substitution for Mumbai Knights FC. Jersey number 13, Delphia Trevor Pereira, being replaced
And
by jersey
it'll
number
also be the
14,
drinks break now.
Janvi Shetty.
We get back in action once again. And from the right, it is the Liberty ladies trying desperately to win the ball. But it's not going to be enough. The idea so far is pretty decent. Another fine ball and a twist and turn for sure. Hoping to create a bit of an impact. The Knights again from the right. They push it towards that far left. Attempted cross goes haywire. Another shot coming in all the way from range, but it wasn't enough. It's going to be a free kick for the Liberty ladies, trying to take a shot from range. Rather fine ball. The goalkeeper will have to come out of a line. A goal kick for the Mumbai Knights, and they take it firmly enough. The ball keeps on bobbling off each other. The ladies, they come in from the right, and this is the challenge. This has been everywhere. I mean, spare a thought, because if they could only go in front, then it would have been a lot better. Every time they have come close, they have tried to put the ball in from distance. Free kick for the Liberty ladies. The Knights, they do well to cover their grounds and eventually knock it forward. A bit of an opening, another shot from the Liberty ladies, and it takes more of a popping up effect. Now trying to rock on the ball, both the teams. Another opportunity for the ladies, and what a brilliant piece of defending out there from the Mumbai Knights. Stepping in front, storming the gates, and slamming it shut. Corner for the Liberty ladies. Now the battle, it's kind of flipping. Here they comes, floating in at the second post, but looks like the ball at ample elevation. Back to the Liberty ladies out there, to the Mumbai Knights rather. And the Knights, they want to come in front. Still sticking to the ball. It is the Knights trying to make the most of this outing. Hoping to create a significant impact. The ladies now, can they drive one through the center? They wanted to open up a shooting lane, but it has been blocked. They're now just trying to come forward. Again, brilliant interception and a long hit, but all the way to the goalkeeper. Only if they would have had players who could have turned it around, controlled the ball as much as possible, it would have been a much better opening. Here's a chance for the Knights though. Through the center, still the Knights. This time the goalkeeper of the Liberty Ladies down and will need some treatment, of course. And the ball sent downtown and keeps on bobbling off each other. And here comes the Liberty Ladies. The flag has stayed down. It's just that solitary. Oh, that's a brilliant bit of work. She's kept the ball under control. Throw in for the Mumbai Knights. Headed away. The Knights still on top of the ball. The good tussle. The problem is none of the teams are able to penetrate each other's danger third. That's where it all goes downtown. Still with the Liberty Ladies, an opportunity eludes everyone in the process. Another cross ball throughout the center. And now back with the Knights. The Liberty Ladies trying desperately to win the ball back. And again, a very good bit of defensive interference there from the Liberty Ladies. Just quick to make headways altogether. And the Knights looping it up into the center. And it takes a couple of bounces.
Add-on time, 3 minutes.
Three minutes of additional time, 90 minutes of regulation time have been over. throw in for the Mumbai Knights. Back for the Knights. They might have a bit of space driving forward. Now the free kick in favor of the Liberty Ladies. It's a pretty long game, to be honest. Smacked home. Here's an opportunity. It's going to be a free kick. Free kick for the Liberty, rather for the Mumbai Knights. And there it comes, and it eludes everyone. And with this, we come to the end of the match. We'll quickly take a look at the highlights of this game.
Hey guys, good game, yeah. Come on, come on. What a fight, girls. What a fight. What a fight. Fantastic game. Come on. Come on.
And the exchange of pleasantries. It all started off the Liberty Ladies. I think both the teams, if there's one thing that was pretty persistent throughout the game, that's like with the crosses coming in, with the balls being floated in, too many chances could have. The one of the rare yellow cards. And that was a fine save. There was another opening as well, just heading it away. And then the free kick towards the end could have been better. But then a bit of an elevation on the ball. It went out of play. And that is how we come to the end of this fixture between the Liberty Ladies and the Mumbai Knights. It's a 0-0 draw. No goals were scored. A quick look at the possession. 48% is what the Knights had. 52 is what the Liberty Ladies had. 12 shots from Mumbai Knights, 16 from the Liberty Ladies. 6 on target for the Knights, 6 on target for the Liberty Ladies. 4 saves from the Knights and 6 saves from the Ladies. 8 corners for the Knights, 4 for the Ladies. 9 fouls each. 1 yellow card that was being shown to the Mumbai Knights. And with this, we come to the end of today's IWL 2 fixtures. The final scoreline: Mumbai Knights 0, Liberty Ladies 0. And with this, we'll draw curtains. The next game coming up on 5th of April, it's the Mumbai Knights locking horns with Northeast United and Tungabhadra FC locking horns with SESA FA. We'll see you in those games. Till then, take care, stay safe, and be happy.